QB Film Room. We're going to take a look at Chicago quarterback Mitch Trubisky's Week 1 performance against Detroit. And, of course, he had a fourth quarter comeback that we're going to look at. But first off, we're going to isolate some first-half throws that sort of speak to disqualifying the narrative that Mitch was just off the mark early, because that's just untrue. Right here, he's playing it safe with Anthony Miller in the back of the end zone. Nothing's there, so he's just throwing it away so the Bears can get points on a field goal. Here he comes back. He tries to hit Allen Robinson deep on a fade, but it does look like Robinson slowed on the route. So again, it just speaks to some early miscommunications, which is normal for Week 1, no preseason for the for the Bears. And then here on a 3rd and 12, Mitch just says, I'm going to try to fit a ball into a tight window. And you can see that he tries to do that to Robinson on the deep dig because the middle linebacker was drifting a little bit. But he tried to throw that thing between 5 Lion defenders right there. So not necessarily a horrible decision, because he is trying to make a very, very tight window throw there to Robinson. So he comes back here. More of the same. They're in the red zone. Tries to float one up to Jimmy Graham. Mitch is just trying to give Graham a chance here at reception, putting a little bit of touch on the football, and then Graham doesn't really help him out. Of course, it was tight coverage there as well. But this was the prevailing theme early here. Late in the second quarter, tries to take a shot. 1, 2, 3 balls coming out fast to Anthony Miller. Just a little bit out of reach for Miller. But then look how close it was at reception. So Chicago comes out in the second half here, and they do develop a little bit more of continuity here and timing within the passing game. Here we see Mitch hit Allen Robinson on a deep dig, slides a little bit, and throws him into the middle part of the field here. So the Bears come out in 5 wide here. Mitch does a great job at post-snap recognition in terms of a safety rotation, finding Anthony Miller in the slot, and we're going to see 26 there, bottom right, rotate to the middle of the field. Mitch is able to recognize that post-snap, throws quickly off of one hitch. So you can kind of tell he's getting into a little bit of a rhythm here in the third quarter. At this point, the score is 23-6. So the Bears only mustered 6 first-half points. Still 23-6 at this point. Mitch comes back, sits in the pocket, makes a very good throw here in a tight window to Robinson on the deep over. This was probably one of the best throws that I saw all Week 1. Right here, the quick jet play action, throwing with anticipation, tight man coverage, and he places that thing perfectly. The Bears cap off this drive here now in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal from the 3, and Mitch is throwing a quick back shoulder, flatline fade to Jimmy Graham for a touchdown. So it's 23-10 at this point for Chicago. So on a series here later in the fourth quarter, we've got 5 minutes left in the football game. Mitch is scanning the field, playing a little bit of sandlot football. Again, he finds Anthony Miller over the middle. And again, there's 3 minutes and 29 seconds left in this contest. Bears down by 10 points at this point. Big time play there off script to find him. 3:27 left here. Big time anticipation throw, 1, 2, 3. Quick hitch, balls out, away from the defender. Great catch by Miller. That's a 13-yard conversion for Chicago to get into the red zone. So you can clearly see Mitch is becoming more comfortable throwing the football. Everything's working for him. He's in a zone. And boy, is he ever in a zone on this play. Free rusher coming, sidesteps him. Quick release on the move, natural athlete, finds Graham. It's called a touchdown on the field, actually comes back. Say that Graham was down at the 1-yard line. But watch Mitch's eyes go to the middle of the field, and then just intuitively, he senses that guy coming, sets him up a little bit. And then he's able to scoot out of the pocket, throw effortlessly on the move. Very next play from the 1 yard line here. 3 minutes left in the contest. This is something that Trubisky does really well, throwing on the move. And he does so right here. He gets his hips flipped pretty quickly, and that ball's coming out fast. Again, tight window throw to the corner route for a touchdown. The Bears cut the lead to 3 points at this point. Okay, so they still need help at this point, and Stafford ends up giving it to him. But again, just a great throw there, on time, on the money. So the Bears end up getting the ball here, and Mitch goes up top and ends it, dime ball to Anthony Miller. A spectacular throw by Trubisky. It capped off a hell of a fourth quarter comeback for the fourth-year pro out of UNC.